What's up, guys? I got this two clips. Let's check it out.
My husband doesn't help me around the house. I correct people all the time who say, "Oh my gosh, you're so lucky that your husband helps you." He does not help me. Doing dishes, doing laundry, picking up, vacuuming the house, cooking, that is not help to me. Okay? That doesn't help me. Those things are not my duties. No one wrote my name down next to Ivory does these things and he will help. If he does these things, he's helping me. No, baby. No. Absolutely not. Whenever people tell me that, I'm like, what are you talking about? This his house, them his dishes, that's his kid, them his clothes. That's not help to me. He's doing stuff he has to do, just like I do stuff I have to do. Like, we have to think about the way we frame things because saying you have a husband who helps, no, no, that's not helping me. You're just doing what you're supposed to be doing. My husband doesn't.
Let me say this, okay? Is that whatever marriage people have is whatever marriage that people have. It's no point in me having any kind of direct opinion on someone's marriage. Okay, I'm not what I will say. What I'm going to say is that necessarily not about her, right? Her marriage. If it works, this is the thing where if it works for you, then you're doing it fine. You don't need no other people's opinions. If it works for you, it works for you. Plain and simple. Right? What does other people's opinion would do? Because it's already working. So really, other people's opinion, what is it changing? Nothing. Because when your marriage is working, then it's working for you. So I want a preference with that, okay? Because so what I will say, what I'm going to say in these two clips, is not necessarily towards her, okay? Because again, she's married, and if it's working, what am I? Who am I to say anything? Who's anyone to say anything? Because, like I said, it's working. So, but let me preface. Well, I'll preface with that, but let me more say in this in the sense that, yeah, if it's a partnership, yes, you're not helping, you're contributing. All right, it's not like you're helping. You're not helping out your wife. You're contributing to your household. It's a partnership. You're both contributing. You're both working. This is the thing where I've constantly said this, and I stay on this. I stand on this. Modern day people, most people, average people, qualify for 50-50 partnership. Okay, not one's providing, one's you know extracting, shit like that, whatever. Okay, because again, we're living in a new age. I honestly, I mean, whether for me personally, I'd rather provide. I'd rather be a bit more traditional in aspect. But I'm I'm 100% for modern day. What fits modern day people is everyone contributes to bills, to childcare, to household care. Contributes. Now, however you split it up, a little bit more this, a little bit more that, a little bit whatever, fine. But everyone contributes. And then it turns out into kind of equal. Right? I'm not saying that. So what changes that is if you are stay-at-home mom, stay-at-home wife, to then say, "Oh, he's not helping you out." Yes, he is. He's 100% helping you out. 100% helping you out. Your job, your purpose is household childcare. Now, like I said, I'm more saying that like I don't believe that modern day people, most people, average people, being stay at home wife, stay at home mother is a luxury that most people can't afford and shouldn't afford. Because most people do not qualify for it. Most women do not qualify for it. And it's not just qualifying for it in the sense that it's expensive. Qualifying for it because personality. Most women cannot handle it mentally, right? Because like, oh, women complain, oh, I still want to work. So many arguments. So the qualification is not just, oh, you can't afford it. It's just that the mentality of modern day people, they don't fit it, especially a lot of modern day women. And I think that way of life for modern day men should be different. So, in essence, not so much working, providing stress on the men, right? Take away his providing stress, and give him the ability to be more, has spend more time with his children, with his wife, and also where he can also contribute and take away any of the household child rearing burden that is traditionally put on a woman. That's why I said it's equal, right? So it's not like, oh, you're coming home and you need to cook. No, you don't have to. You don't have to cook. You don't have to always be the one cleaning. No, it's shared, shared work, right? Everyone's contributing. Everyone's putting an kind of an equal amount. So yes, there's layers to it. If you are a stay-at-home wife, stay-at-home mom, no fucking duh, he's helping you out. Right? He's helping you out. Plain and simple. There should be no argument in that. Now, he's helping you out in the sense that if he wants to do it, do it. He shouldn't do it. He shouldn't do it because here's the thing. There are roles in those kind of dynamics. Just like in any kind of job. There's a janitor, there's a, office worker, there's a whatever. Hierarchy, jobs, roles, whatever. To make the ship sail smoothly. Crossing lines, unless you want to, is fine, but you don't need to and you shouldn't. You don't have to, right? You want to, you don't have to. Because again, if he's going to help out with the child care, the house care, okay, then you should help out with the providing. So pretty much goes back to the 50-50, what I was talking about. So really, it's like, that's why I said most people only qualify for 50-50 because here's the thing. It is not fair, not equal, where he has to provide, but he also, fully, I'm talking about he's providing fully, and now has to chip in, contribute to the house maintenance, to the child care. So really, so this is the thing. Full responsibility of providing, but he's taking away your responsibility. He is lessening your responsibility. So really, it's like the woman only benefits from this situation. And how is that even a fair trade? It ain't. But here's the thing: it's smart. It's smart on the women's half, right? To get that in situations where she's a stay-at-home mom, stay-at-home wife. Yeah, it's smart. It's smart on her. It's stupid on the guy. Right? He's an idiot. But if he wants it, fine. But logically, taking a step back, he's a fool. He's an idiot. He's a simp. Why is he a simp? Because the imbalance where he's giving more, receiving less. She is receiving more and giving less. The balance makes him a simp. The imbalance. So, like I said, not necessarily about her, but the topic, yeah, is not helping out if it's 50-50. You're both contributing equally. If you are a stay-at-home wife, stay-at-home mom, it's 100% he's helping out, and he doesn't need to. She has another clip. Let's see.
The biggest...
I've said this once and I'll say it again. Being a stay-at-home mom means that you are providing childcare in place of a daycare or a nanny. Okay? That's the main function. Cooking, cleaning, all of that other stuff is in addition to the actual job, which is the childcare. Okay? What you would have to pay other people to do, you're just DIYing it. That's all. No problem with that. And if you would like to cook and clean and do all of these other things in addition to your job, that's your business. That's your choice, whatever. I am saying it is not inherently your task and your duty to, in addition, providing full-time care for your kids and doing all of that other stuff. All of that other stuff is a part of what any two adults would have to do to take care of a home. That's it. Okay? Being a stay-at-home mom does not mean you're at home with nothing to do. It means you're at home providing childcare. Anybody who takes care of kids knows that that is the work. Anybody. Daycare workers, nannies, mamas. That's the work. You don't have to do nothing else, and you're still doing your job because you're taking care of your kid. Okay? So I've said that.
You know, this is why women's logic is faulty and easily dismantled. Easily dismantled. Okay, let's we'll play it.
This once and I'll say it again. Being a stay-at-home mom means that you are providing childcare in place of a daycare or a nanny. Okay? That's the main function. Cooking, cleaning, all of that other stuff is in addition to the actual job, which is the childcare. Okay?
You know, part of the childcare is you cook for them, you clean for them too. That's part of it. Okay? This is a thing where women like this seem to forget. If you're married, you're not just a stay-at-home mom. You're a stay-at-home wife. Women like this seem to consistently ignore that they are a stay-at-home wife. They don't care about that. They choose to ignore that because they don't want to take away the burdens of the man. Although he needs to take away the burden of the woman. That's the insanity of it. That's why her logic is faulty. It's great. You think about your stay-at-home mom. You saying all this shit, you stay-at-home mom. And I'm gonna talk about that too. But you seem to neglect that you are also a stay-at-home wife. So this is why I said it's a luxury that most people can't afford and most people do not qualify for. Because here's the thing. Women consistently forget they are a stay-at-home wife. You're not just a stay-at-home mom. Unless you're a single mom who's, I don't know, your husband is the state. Then okay. Yeah. If your husband's the state, then yeah. And you're a stay-at-home mom, okay, then you're just a stay-at-home mom. There's no husband really there. You're using the state as your husband. Okay, then yeah, I agree. You don't have to. Who you have to cook for? You don't have to cook and clean for anyone else besides yourself and your kids. Oh yeah, I agree on that part. When you're married to a man, and then you are also staying at home, not working, what does that say? You're a stay-at-home wife. You know, don't forget that shit. It's like they conveniently forget it. Conveniently forget it. Because this is the thing where you hear this say, women are, it's easier to be a single mother than it is to be a wife. Or I think it's like that, right? It's easier to be a mother than it is to be a wife. Because you have a sense of loyalty or love for your children. So you will bend backwards for your children. But women somehow has such a disdain to bend over backwards for the man you married, the man you had kids with, the man you spent your life with, the man you gave your body to. They have such a disdain for that, to bend over backwards to take care of a man you committed to. But your kids, oh, it's nothing. It's not even a thought that you would cook and clean for your kids. It's like, God forbid, you would treat your man with love and respect, with care, with nurture, with submission, with, with love. Okay, that actually would contribute to his life, would benefit him. Because take care of his kids. Let's not, let's not mix words or whatever, it's not necessarily a benefit to him. Right? It's not necessarily a benefit to him because it's your kids too. And to be honest, it's nice that yes, nice that the woman is taking care of your kid, taking care of both of your kids, but it's not directly a benefit to him. It's a benefit for the kids, and they're your kids as well. So really, it's like just a lose. It's a losing investment for men.
What you have to pay other people to do, you're just DIYing it. That's all. No problem with that. And if you would like to cook and clean and do all of these other things in addition to your job, that's your business. That's your choice, whatever. I am saying it is not inherently your task and your duty to, in addition, providing full-time care for your kids and doing
full-time care for your kids. Full-time care for your kids. When in the last video, she's saying, oh, if he's helping around the house or helping with the kids, he's not helping. Right? He's not helping. It's his job. He's something he's do. This is the thing where women can't say. It's men's job, right? If he's picking up the, how's this, right? Should he be saying like, oh, you should pick up those, the kids' toys. You should be cleaning the kids' room. It's your job, right? Because it's full time, ain't it? It's full time, isn't it? No. You should be cooking for the kids, right? Because it's your job, right? Hell, fuck it. You don't need to cook for me. Cook for the kids, clean the kids, right? Fully focus on the kids. No, you still expect the man to contribute to that. All right? You still expect him to do that. Because in here, you're saying stay-at-home mom, it's your full-time job. Which is funny, too. Where, in all honesty, that full-time job is not, I'm not saying it's light, but in all honesty, in about it's only a 4-year job. Really. Let's say maybe 5 years. Let's say 5 years. Because after that, kids go to school for, let's say, on average, 8 hours a day. So really, you have that free 8 hours a day. 5 days a week. Sounds like a pretty comfy full-time job where 8 hours of free time. And let's say this, right? Let's also be logical. Because let's count this, let's dissect this full-time job that this woman is so delusionally talking about. Really, when you count the hours a day, maybe 2 hours in the morning, maybe 2. At most, maybe 3, but I would say at most, maybe 2. Okay? Usually kids come home around 3. So 3 to, let's be responsible, 3 to maybe 8, maybe 9, okay? That's 5 hours. So technically, you only have 8 hours of the day. 8 hours of that full-time job day, okay? Which is okay. But, like her last video, he's not helping. He should do it, right? He should be contributing. It's his job too, right? So, do you assume that if he's home during that, let's say even the 2 hours before, 5 hours after, 5, maybe 6 hours after, she's doing all of it? I don't think so. So, when you calculate things, when you view this more objectively, seems like your full-time job is very relaxed. I'm pretty sure the husband would gladly switch jobs with you. Like, he would gladly switch jobs with you. Like, how about him being a stay-at-home father? Doesn't need to cook for you, doesn't need to clean for you, just worry about his kids. the few hours of the day. Okay? And then expect when you come home from work, because you're not helping, it's your job too, to contribute to the kids and the housework and the cooking, right? Because it's not helping, you're contributing, right? You know, this is why women's ideology is easily dismantleable, because it's only based on feelings, how I feel, not based on logic, not even based on reasoning. Selfishness, right? The reasoning, selfishness, reason, but no logic. When it's not based on logic, it's even easier to dismantle.
All of that other stuff. All of that other stuff is a part of what any two adults would have to do to take care of a home. That's
You know what any other two adults would have to do? Get a job. Get a job. So really, you wouldn't be a stay-at-home mom, because what other two adults would do, right? Is get a job, pay bills together. You both pay. Adults have to pay bills. Why do you deserve the luxury of not having to actually work, not having to actually contribute to the pay? Because here's the thing. Yes, you know, if she works to, you know, the nanny, the babysitter, or whatever, the daycare. Okay, I get it. But so what? If you're both working, you're both contributing to it. You're both paying for it. Okay? Because to be honest, like, yes, would it save a bit of money? I don't know. If you're both working, not doing much, right? Let it continue to be equal. So really, because even her logic, two adults, yes, you have to contribute to pay bills together. Adults have to pay bills.
That's it. Okay? Being a stay-at-home mom does not mean you're at home with nothing to do. It means you're at home providing childcare. Anybody who takes care of kids knows that that is the work. Anybody.
I've seen men can take care of children without it being all that serious. You know, I seen men that can take care of children and household and not be an all day full time thing. Yet women make it out to be all day full time, even when their kids are in school or in whatever, pre K or whatever. You know, this is the thing where, to be honest, yes, I'm not putting down mothers, you know, stay at home moms, but we put too much credit on that, to the point where we have created delusional women. Because if it's so taxing, so much work, well, you know what? How about go back to work, so it won't be too much on you. You know, because if it's such a big job, okay, then I'd rather you contribute equally to the financial responsibility. So you know what? Maybe he now even has time for his kids. Because women don't understand. If you're a stay-at-home mom, this man now has to work harder to not just provide for himself, for you, and the kids. Okay? And it's not even baseline. It's also provide for your expectations. Higher. Okay? It's not like you're surviving, like the medium. No. It's like women like always have a higher expectations, like paying for things, wanting more things. So
Daycare workers, nannies, mamas. That's the work. You don't have to do nothing else, and you're still doing your job because you're taking care of your kid. Okay?
Daycare workers, nannies, it's not an all day thing. Okay? Not an all day thing. And I've seen, it's like, I swear, women make that out to be the hardest job in the world. They make it out to be the hardest job in the world. Yet, the idea that your job is being around your kids, supposedly what you love, okay, comparative to a job that you have to do, people that you don't necessarily love, people you don't necessarily care for, something that maybe you don't necessarily love to do, okay. And we also neglect the sacrifice. While okay, great, your job that you are taking care of your kids. How many times you hear that a mom saying, "Oh, I miss the days where, you know, my son, my daughter's first word, first crawling. I miss when they were young." And I say, do the husbands get that? They don't. They don't. They have to sacrifice their time with their kids so you can have your supposedly full-time job while enjoying those experiences, while men have to sacrifice those experiences. Hmm. Not equal. Not even close. That's why women are just absolutely vapid and so stupid. What do you guys think?